Hello, Mr. Kenyon Whittington. My name is Ruben Barksdale. I am an incoming freshman at Morehouse College, and I am also attending the pre-summer enrichment program. We need you. Honestly, I'm sick of fakes. When I say fakes, I'm talking about people who come in to talk to students with no intentions in inspiring young black men to do great things. They talk about solutions that we can relate to. It feels like that they're being paid to talk to us. Instead of them just talking to us with a genuine heart to inspire the community, they don't do that. It's okay to get paid for doing something out of love. It's different when it's literally just for money. If it's just for the money, then you won't even care to relate to those young African American brothers that need to do better things with their lives and reaching their full potential. Reading Brother to Brother motivated me in my inner drive to want to be the most successful man I can be. See, I always wanted to do my best, and I still do. Sometimes it's just good to get a good push every once in a while, if you know what I mean. That's what this book did for me, specifically your story. The following factual story based off of your life, it was very powerful to me, including many other African American men who read it with us also. This is your story that explained to me that struggle does build strength. You were abandoned as a newborn. Your earliest memories are of moving between the homes of your violent father, your mentally unstable mother, and various foster families. Salvation arrived in the form of your grandmother and aunt, who honestly gained custody. You are a graduate of Hampton University, and you have your master's degree in education from Holy Family University in Philadelphia. You serve as the direct service coordinator of the Pennsylvania Gear Up program. Kenyon Whittington helps middle school and high school students prepare for success in college, which a lot of African American men does not do today. They do not do that. They do not come back after they made it to the top. When they leave the hood, they never look back. But we really appreciate that you're taking the time to look back and also write your story in this book for young men like me and my classmates to hear. It's very inspiring. Mr. Whittington, your past changed your life by showing you that your struggles were well worth it because it made you stronger. Without those struggles, you would not be the man you are today. It is very commendable to go through all those struggles and still make it to success. What is Morehouse getting out of this deal? I'll tell you. Relatable knowledge. That's what we're getting. Relatable knowledge. It's really important to relate to your audience when you're speaking, because if you don't, they're going to tune you out, especially my generation now. We barely listen as it is. You think if some white dude was talking about the hood and a crime-infested neighborhood, would you really listen? Mr. Whittington, your story is very relatable to the African-American young men of today. That's why I know that you are a perfect candidate to speak to us and share your impactful story with the young men of Morehouse. Plus, being young men in Morehouse, it's obvious that we are trying to do the right thing and stay on the right path. Of course, we will listen to someone who know what it feels like to have the odds automatically against them because of the color of their skin. Especially if the speaker has wisdom to impart in us, we're going to listen because we know that it's going to help us through certain situations that we're going to run into later on in life. Stuff that you've been through, it's just the same old stuff, a different day. I personally can relate to being abandoned as a child. And I have friends that can relate to being abandoned as a child. Growing up in an atmosphere with fear and uncertainty and neglect, that's the young African American men of today. Salvation arrived in the form of your grandmother and aunt who eventually gained custody. This is so relatable because, see, there are so many family members in my family household and Tremaine's that come through in times that we just know that we can't make it do without them. There's nothing like family. You're a graduate of Hampton University and have your master's degree in education from Holy Family University in Philadelphia. It takes a real man to still manage to climb that mountain through all of those avalanches. Same stuff, just a different day. Who will you be sharing the stage with? You will be sharing the stage with Mr. Ray Jones and Mr. Topher Sanders. We look forward to you, and I thank you for just considering our PowerPoint presentation, our invitation to you. Look forward to seeing you in NSO Week.